The Roman Empire. The Empire of the Edomite.
The Empire of the Edomite. When was it published?
First publication, 1853.
Right, 1853. I like to get old books where people write in. Go on. Start with that.
Yes, sir. That, the true answer to the question, whence came the Romans?
Jump down.
The Romans came from Esau, who is Edom, and Italy is the Idumea.
Read.
Rome, the Basra of the Hebrew prophets.
Next page.
The descendants of Esau, say the Jewish rabbins, the sworn enemies of the descendants of Jacob, even to the end of the world, were at first a small nation, inhabiting Mount Seir in the adjacent country, contiguous to the land of Canaan. They were easily confined within their own limits, so long as the Israelites enjoyed a great and formidable empire in Canaan. But after that the powerful republic of the 12 tribes had been destroyed by the Assyrians and Babylonians. They wonderfully increased in numbers and strength.
So the Edomites increased in number and in strength. And what happened?
Extended their dominion in the west, subjugated Italy.
So the Edomites subjugated Italy.
Founded Rome.
The Edomites founded Rome.
And the Roman Empire.
And the Roman Empire. Go ahead.
And at length, entirely overturned the Jewish state. The Second Temple being destroyed by Titus Vespasian and professing the religion of Jesus Christ, which they were the first of all nations to embrace. They hold Jacob in captivity till Messiah ben David shall appear.
So the scholars that put this together know that the Israelites will be in slavery until Christ returns. So they know that them people in so-called Israel today, Palestine, those are not the Israelites. Go ahead. Right.
The rabbins further assert that the prophecies of the prophets against Esau,
like
Edom,
we're reading against Esau and Edom now,
against Esau, Edom, and the cities of Edom have as yet received but a partial accomplishment, and that they will obtain their fulfillment in the punishment and destruction of Rome Christian. They designate the eternal city, impious Rome. They denominate her empire the impious kingdom, or kingdom of impiety. And they believe that the son of David will not come until this impious kingdom shall have been extended over the whole world.
You see how Esau, this white man, has taken over the whole world? They're everywhere ruling. Go ahead.
Such is the tradition of the rabbins, and Papal Rome has done her utmost to suppress it.
They've suppressed this understanding. Rome has suppressed this understanding. Go ahead.
But without success.
But without success, because their scholars know. Now, guess what, brothers and sisters? We know. All praise. Let's go back, Yuri. When we went to Rome in February of this year, I picked this up in a meaning called The Meaning of Icons. Let's go inside the book. Go down. See that says the festivals of the first row.
Yes, sir. The festivals
Can y'all zoom in on that? So I know people at home going, where are you reading that? Gotta get that? Read.
The festivals of the first row do not belong to a single month. One sees there the Annunciation, March 25th, the Nativity of Christ, December 25th, the Descent into Hell, Easter, and the Conception of St. Anne, December 9th. In the three other rows, the saints celebrated at different epochs of the year are found represented side by side.
So let's go to the first row first, before we get to the second. The first row is the top. See that top row? Can you zoom in on the top row? That is the top row with the Nativity of Christ. All black people. All black. Christ is black, Mary is black, the Jews, the Israelites are black. Let's go to the second row. I want the words. See, thus the second row?
Yes, sir. Thus, in the second row, we see the Archangel Michael.
So we're going to see Michael, the Archangel.
November 8th, beside the holy princes Boris and Gleb.
Boris and Gleb were two Russian princes. Go ahead.
August 24th, followed by Saints Constantine and Helen.
So y'all heard of Constantine Makhmos and his mother Helena? Let's take a look at them. So this is it here. You got Archangel Michael right there on the left. Then you got Boris and Gleb next to them. Then you got Constantine and his mother Helena. Now, that's where they got the Sunday worship, and what else did Constantine do? December 25th, all came from him and his mother. His mother counseled him for wickedness. Just like in the Bible, it says the same thing.
Saint Simeon Stylites, September 1st, stands beside Saint Simeon and Saint Anne, February 3rd. Here, the iconographer was no doubt guided by the similarity of names.
Okay, that's it. Let's go to the third row. Is that the third row right there? That's them, black men, black women. They ain't naming everybody. This book does not give all their names, only few. Let's go to the fourth row.
Finally, among the saints of the last row, one finds Saint Mary of Egypt, April 1st, and Saint Nicholas, December 6th and May 9th.
So Saint Nicholas, that Saint Nicholas is not Nicholas, not Pope Nicholas V. That Saint Nicholas is the Jew that gave out gifts on Hanukkah. So what they did was infuse Saint Nicholas with Pope Nicholas, because Pope Nicholas got his name from this man. Let's go to the image. So that's the final row right there. Like I said, they didn't name everybody. All right, all black men. And you see black women there too, as well. All right, so what happened to these black Jews that painted the Israelites as black people? Where did their descendants go? And what happened to them? Let's go to this book here. Yuri.
A tribute for the Negro, being a vindication of the moral, intellectual, and religious capabilities of the colored portion of mankind.
When was this published, Yuri?
1848.
1848, white eyes only. We were in slavery. So let's go inside the book and let's see what they wrote to, what white folks wrote to each other, because we couldn't read or write. Read that.
There are black races in Africa among the genuine descendants of immigrants from Arabia. Detachments of the Arabian family migrated 11 or 1200 years ago into northern Africa, where they have founded states of some importance, and in some instances, they have passed into a perfectly black complexion, although improved in form and stature, and notwithstanding that they reside to the north of the Negro countries.
Of the Negro countries. Go ahead.
A remarkable fact in the history of Luango.
Luango's in Africa, the Negro country. Go ahead.
In the Empire of Congo.
The Congo.
Is that the country, according to a statement which was fully credited by Oldendorp, himself a writer of most correct judgment and of unimpeachable veracity, contains many Jews settled in it.
So many Jews settled in the Congo. Y'all see that? Give me the next one.
Who retain their religious rights and the distinct habits which keep them isolated from other nations, though thus separate from the other African population.
Remember, a lot of the slaves came from the Congo. Go ahead.
They are black.
That's right.
And resemble the other Negroes in every respect as to physical character. It is probably in allusion to this case that Pennington in his textbook says, the descendants of a colony of Jews originally from Judea settled on the coast of Africa are black.
Y'all see that? White eyes only. This is information not meant to fall in our hands. This book is entitled The Icon. All right. Let's go inside the book. Can we get the words right there at the bottom first?
Triptych with scenes from the life of the Virgin in the Old Testament. Tempera on wood. Ubisi, 14th century. Georgian State Art Museum.
So when it says 14th century, that means the 1300s. The 1300s. Georgian State means that's in Russia. Let's look at what happened in the 13th century. Can we zoom in? We can zoom in on some of those parts. Okay. We can go along it. As y'all see, you see, go over to the left, my left. You got black men and women, Israelites. Let's go down. Let's go down. Black men and women, Israelites in Georgia. So you got to ask yourself, what happened to these people that painted these things? Give me the next one. Let's get the words. Above left.
Above left, SS George and Theodore. Napikari, 12th century. State Museum of History and Ethnography of Sveneti, Mestia.
So that's above left. And what's the one at the above? Raising Lazarus. Read that one.
Raising Lazarus, 12th century.
Look that up. Sveneti. Read on. I'm sorry, Yuri.
Yes, sir. 12th century. State Museum of History and Ethnography of Sveneti, Mestia.
Okay, let's go to the top left. George and Theodore. Do y'all see them black men with armor and afros? Do y'all see that? Now go to the raising of Lazarus from the dead on the right. Lazarus in the center. That's Lazarus right there. He's bound up. Wait, get rid of the thing. Yeah. Do y'all see Lazarus tied up and bound with the linen cloth? Y'all see him right there? A black man. A black man with black Jews around him. What happened to these people? Give me the next one. Give me above left and the above. Wait, is that the same? That's the same one, bro. Come on. Next one. Next one. Yes. Read that.
Above left, Virgin with Child. Donated by Queen Tennetin, wife of Leon, king of Kakheti. Gold painted faces, richly adorned with precious stones, rubies, turquoises, pearls. Shamta, 1550 to 1600. Georgian State Art Museum, Tiflis.
I always tell you, the last place they conquered us and cast us out was Georgia, Russia. Go up. Let's look at the Virgin and Child. Do y'all see the black woman and the black baby? Do y'all see that? All praises. Okay. Now, I'm not saying, I always stress this. No, we were not righteous when we were ruling Europe. In fact, we were idolaters and we were adulterers and murderers and liars. Y'all understand what I'm saying? I'm just showing this to show you that we did rule and that we always knew the Israelites were and are and will always be a black-skinned people. That's right. Whether light brown to a dark brown. Everybody understand what I'm saying? All right, give me the next picture. Next page. Give me the bottom writing at the left. Yes, left. Read that.
Opposite below left, Nativity of Christ. Detail, Joseph thinking. Unknown painter working at Orid.
Remember Joseph thought to put Mary away? Move over. Let's move across. That's him on the right. Right there. A black man! What the hell is wrong with y'all? Talking about color doesn't matter. Oh, yes, it does. The truth always matters. Give me the next picture, please. This is the transfiguration. You have Christ in the center, top. Moses on the right. My right, yep. That's Moses. And Elijah on the left. Can you zoom in on Moses, please? Zoom in on Moses. Do y'all see the afro on my man? Come on, y'all. Now, I can see they tried to touch up Christ's hair in the center. I see they already tried to touch it up. But Moses, they didn't have enough time. Let's go down to Peter, James, and John, please. Black men. The rest of the disciples are in the background. Roll it down a little bit. Yep, that's the rest of them back there. You got Peter, James, and John going up the mountain. Now they fall asleep. Give me the next page, please. Read that, Yuri.
The icons of the Balkan Peninsula and the Greek islands.
So what we're going to look at are icons, religious art, in the Balkan Peninsula and the Greek islands. Let's go to the next page. Let's read the first words, the first words.
Opposite, virgin enthroned with child and prophets.
No. Bottom below that. Oh, you are reading below that, Yuri? I'm sorry.
Yes, sir.
All right, go ahead.
Virgin enthroned with child and prophets holding scrolls with Serbian text and pointing to the virgin symbol. Attributed to Longin, 16th century monastery of Dekani, Serbia.
Now go down and read the next one.
Above, virgin enthroned with child and prophets. Detail, prophet Moses.
Let's go up. That right there is the prophet Moses holding the burning bush in his hand. Do y'all see the eloquent garment he's wearing? The studs of gold. To the right, that's King David holding the Bible, and look how big it is. Holding the scriptures. Let's go down. That one is, let me see, that one is Andrew, if I'm not mistaken. Read the names. It says above right.
Yes, sir. Above right, virgin enthroned with child and prophets. Detail, prophet David. Right, Christ Pantocrator with the apostles. Detail, apostle Andrew.
Right. Let's go to the next page, please. Read that.
Left, above, and below, Saint Stephen, the king, Euros the third, and scenes from his life. 2 details. Battle of Velbuzd, 1330, Longan.
So Saint Stephen the king, Euros the third. Let's look at them. Do y'all see black men on horseback? What happened to these brothers?
Are they mad they on the horse?
Yeah. Are they mad they're on the horse? Right. Look, remember, we had a lot of internal fightings. Look at the men on the ground were black too, that they were conquered. We were fighting one another. Raise it up. Look at it. Look at all them black faces on horses fighting one another. Just like today with the various camps, brothers got to get over that self-hatred. I hate you. Why? I don't know. I just hate you. Your black lips. I hate them. Give me the next one. Read that.
Above right, Saint Stephen, the king, Euros the third, and scenes from his life. Detail, King Stephen and his son, expelled from Serbia.
Expelled from where?
Serbia.
Serbia. Go ahead.
Travel to Constantinople.
Travel to Constantinople. That's Turkey. Go ahead.
Longan. Right, Saint Stephen, the king, Euros the third, and scenes from his life. Detail, death of Saint Stephen.
Let's go up to the top first. That's look at this. Going from Serbia to where? Constantinople. All black men, do y'all see that? With crowns on their head on horses. Stuff like this cheer me up. I don't know about y'all. I guess y'all see this every day. I don't see it all the time. So I get excited. Let's go down. This is the death of Saint Stephen. Look at the priests burying him. All black men in Russia, in Constantinople.
That's right.
But when we go to Russia, when we visited there through what's it called? We layover, or we went to Constantinople, Turkey. Very few black people. It's like what? We were asking where were the Afro Turks. Them Edomites didn't know what we were talking about. What are you talking about? They don't know black people live here. They're like black people are isolated. Give me the next page. Read that.
Saint Phenorius, Angelos, Heraclean, Crete, Monastery, 1600, Monastery of St. John the Theologian, Patmos. Opposite, Finding of the Holy Cross, Georgios Klotzas, central panel of a triptych.
What happened to his sound? His sound, the audio went out on him.
Check.
Good.
Opposite, Finding of the Holy Cross, Georgios Klotzas, central panel of a triptych, tempera on wood. Heraclean, Crete, 1580 to 1600. Monastery of St. John the Theologian, Patmos.
Patmos, that's over. We visited there. Well, we saw it. Lower it. Let's take a look at it. So this is him. Now, you may say, well, it looks touched. You can see his hands was touched up and all that, right? See the hands look white, kind of white. Face is a little brown. But look at the hand of Jesus on the left top. Can you zoom? All I want is a hand. That's all I want. A black man's hand from the sky. The hell is this? So that's how I know they done touched things up. The hell is this? Try to pull the wool over my eyes. Give me the next picture, please, and get the writing. Yes.
Saint.
Opposite.
Yes, sir. Opposite. Virgin Hadratria with child. Tempera on wood. Gavora Monastery, Vilcia District. Wallachia, circa 1530. Museum of Romanian Art, Bucharest.
So this is in Bucharest, Romania. Lower it. Look at this. Black people. And they will not show you this in any church on earth, and no public school on earth will ever share this with you. So y'all can take us for granted if you want. But we're showing you things that your church, your family, your teachers don't know, have not known, and will only know if they come here to learn.
Right?
Because Malcolm X made a statement, this famous statement. He said, they don't persecute us because we are Christians or Muslims. He said they persecute us, they give us hell because we are black. But I beg to defer that statement. Read this.
Rogette's International Thesaurus. Established 1834.
What year? What year?
1834.
Where were we, brothers, in 1834? Slavery. Okay, let's go inside the book. And can you read that for us?
Negro, colored person, black, blackamoor, Jim Crow, slang U.S., darky, Sambo, ebony, the image of God.
Do y'all see that? This is what they know. This is why they persecute us. They said these people are the image of God. This is why they persecute us. Now,